In this video, I'm going to show you how to solve equation involving square root or cube roots. Okay, in the first example, you can see that there is square root and then 2x minus 1 equals to 5. So to solve for x, first of all, you want to get rid of that square root. Okay, so how do I do that? You square on both sides. Let me square on both sides. If you square on both sides, it will be like square and then this is square, so this square and the square root will cancel, so it will be 2x minus 1 equals to, what is 5 squared? That is 5 times 5, so that is 25. Okay, now to solve this for x, you add 1 on both sides, you will get 2x equals to 26, and then divide by 2 will give you x equals to 13. That is the right answer. Okay, the next thing is let me solve this equation. Since there is cube root, to get rid of the cube root, you need to cube on both sides or raise the power 3 on both sides. So there is negative 2 on the right side, so you raise the power 3 on the right side and left side. Okay, so when you raise the power 3, that 3 and then this cube root will cancel, so what is left is 3t plus 1 equals to negative 2 to the cube is negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2, so this will be negative 8. Okay, now you need to add subtract 1 from both sides, so you'll get 3t equals to minus 9, correct, and then divide by 3, you will get t equals to negative 3. Alright, the last example is we have square root. So whenever there is square root, you square on both sides. Let me do that. So square on both sides, you will get square root and then square will cancel, so you will have only 12 minus x, correct, and then equals to x square. Right, now this is a quadratic equation. Now do you know how to solve it? Yes, so you need to move everything in one side. Let me move these terms on the other side, so let me add x and then subtract 12. Okay, what do you get? So add x and then subtract 12 will give you 0, because that will cancel, equals to x squared plus x minus 12. So you can use quadratic formula for this problem, but since this is easily factorizable, you can factorize it. So how can you write that? You can add x and then another x here, and then you can write this 0 on the right hand side. So what are the two numbers whose product is negative 12 and sum is positive x, positive 1? The product is negative 12, sum is positive 1. That is plus 4 and then minus 3. Okay, the product is negative 12, sum is positive 1. Okay, now if you solve it for x, what do you get? X plus 4 equals to 0, and if you subtract 4, you will get x equals to negative 4. This is one root, and the other is x minus 3 equals to 0. This, if you add 3 on both sides, so you'll get x equals to 3. So once you get the values of x, you can plug it in here and then check, okay, whether that is right or wrong. Our given equation was square root of 12 minus x equals to x. Okay, so let's check whether negative 4 is the right answer or not. So what you do, you plug in x equals to negative 4 into this equation. Okay, let's do that. So you will get square root of 12 minus negative 4 equals to negative 4. Okay, so what is, how much is that? It is square root of 16, because 12 minus minus 4, that is a double negative, will be positive, equals to negative 4. But what is the value of this square root of positive 16? That is positive 4 equals to negative 4. Is that true? No, because 4 cannot be equals to negative 4. So this is not, negative 4 is not the right answer. So x equals to negative 4. So this is not the right answer. Okay, now how about the second one? So let me plug in x equals to 3 on this equation. So when you take x equals to 3, what you get is square root of 12 minus 3 equals to 3. Okay, what is square root of 12 minus 3? That is square root of 9 equals to 3. This is just 3. Okay, equals to 3. So this is right. So this is the right answer. So the answer is x equals to 3 only. Okay, not x equals to -4. So one of the things that you guys should not be confused is whenever there is square root of 4, it is just 2. But if you have x squared equals to 4, then you take the square root on both sides like this. When you take the square root, you consider plus and minus. So in this case, x equals to plus and minus 2. If x squared equals to 4, then x is plus minus 2. But if you have the square root of 4, then it is just square root of 2. Okay. But if there is plus and minus, that will be plus and minus 2. So you should be careful on that. Let me take one more example on how to solve a radical equation. It is also called radical equation because it has the roots. An equation that has root, maybe square root or cube root, that type of equation is called radical equation. Okay. Now how do I solve this? To solve for x, you need to get rid of that square root. So how do I do that? You take the square on both sides. Okay. So let me take that. So square root of 15 minus 2x equals to x. So you square on both sides. You square here and here. So what do you get on the left side? It is 15 minus 2x equals to, that is x squared. Okay. Now how do I solve this? You add 2x on both sides and then subtract 15. So what do you get? It is basically add 2x and subtract 15 will be plus 2x, and then minus 15 it will be 0 equals to, because it will be cancelled with negative 15, and then negative 2x is cancelled with the positive 2x. So it will be x squared plus 2x minus 15 equals to 0, right? Now we want to get two factors. Let me write all those things to the left side, and then 0 on the right side. You write x. So what are the two numbers whose product is negative 15 and sum is positive 2? So those two numbers are plus 5 minus 3. Okay. Now what are the values of x here? So when you solve these, x plus 5 equals to 0. This implies x equals to -5 when you subtract 5 from both sides. Also x minus 3 equals to 0. This implies when you add 3 on both sides, you will get x equals to 3. We got two values of x, but are those both values of x satisfies the given equation? Let's see that. Okay. So if you plug in x equals to -5, what do you get? You will get 15 minus 2 times -5 equals to -5, correct? And then how much is that? It is 15 plus 10, because -2 times -5 is plus 10 equals to -5. So square root of 25 equals to -5. Is this true? Square root of 25 is just positive 5 and equals to -5. That's not true. That is false. So x equals to -5 is not the right answer. This is not the right answer. Okay, let's try x equals to 3. So x equals to 3. If you plug in x equals to 3 there, what do you get? So square root 15 minus 2 times 3 equals to 3, right? Because all x will be replaced by 3 in this case. So what do you get? 15 minus 6 equals to 3, and this is square root of 9 equals to 3, so 3 equals to 3. So yes, x equals to 3 is the right answer. So this one is only the right answer for this problem. Okay.